T-14 is the latest of the Russian mine battle tanks. It is based on the Armata Universal Combat Platform. It is a factory designated as Object 148. The overall layout of the vehicle is based on the Object 195 prototype, also known as the T-95. The tank makes use of a new design layout, breaking away from the conventional solutions that have been applied in the Russian second-generation tank designs such as T-64, 72, 80 and T-90. The hull of the new vehicle is of similar size to the Western third-generation tanks like Leopard 2 or M1 Abrams. There is engine on the back, combat compartment in the center and driver compartment in front of the vehicle. What is different about T-14 is that the front of the vehicle houses the entire crew of 3. The vehicle features a new 1500 HP diesel engine with 12-speed automatic gearbox. What makes T-14 truly innovative is the unmanned automated turret. In simple terms, it can be described as one that is similar to the designs applied in the previous generation of Russian mine battle tanks that all have automatic loading mechanism, but with the crew removed. However, it should be noted that the turret design is 100% new and purpose designed for T-14. The main armament is the 125mm 2A82 smoothbore gun that uses same types of ammo as the older 2A46 gun from T-64, 72, 80 and T-90, but is of a new design and has longer barrel that allows rounds to have greater kinetic energy. The autoloader has 32 ready-to-use rounds with another 13 stored in the vehicle. The 152mm 2A83 gun from Object 195 prototype is a possible upgrade in the future. Secondary armament is the coaxial 7.62mm machine gun and anti-aircraft 12.7mm heavy machine gun placed in a remote operated station. The part of the turret that is placed above the turret ring is a little more than a gun itself with the recoil mechanism, necessary automatic loader components and electro-optical sights. Most of what you can see as the turret of the T-14 are in fact things that are usually put on the turret in other tanks, like remotely operated machine gun or sensors and effectors for defense systems. The real turret is a little bigger than the yoke of the cannon. The armament is controlled via an advanced, fully digital fire control system. The gunner's sight with Thales thermal imaging camera is coupled with the main gun, where the commander's independent sight with the second thermal imaging camera is coupled with the heavy machine gun. T-14 has a soft kill system that uses small smoke grenades to obscure observation systems or guidance systems of the missiles. Basically, it is a more modern version of smoke grenades used on the older tanks. We can assume that its capabilities are somewhat similar to those of the Rheinmetall Rossi system. Afghanit hardkill system is much more interesting. The solution makes use of an array of radars and it can detect and destroy incoming projectiles. The Russians claim that it is effective not only against chemical energy anti-tank missiles, but also against kinetic energy tank rounds. The system called Drozd of a similar layout was also seen before on T-55 and T-80 prototype vehicles. We can see several interceptors mounted at the base of the turret and a few small radars that detect incoming missiles. Afghanit is not effective against top attack missiles like Spike or Javelin, making it less capable than the currently operational Israeli systems such as Trophy or Iron Fist. The APS radars can be used not only to detect missiles, but they may also be used in a way similar to surveillance radars, providing information about close air and land targets. The first 100 vehicles are to enter service with the 2nd Guards Motor Rifle Division of the Russian Western Military District. The unit is based in Kalinets, Moscow Oblast, 45 kilometers southwest of Moscow. The other planned vehicles that are to be based on the Armata platform include Armored Recovery Vehicle, Combat Engineering Vehicle, a self-propelled artillery, a version of 2 S-35 Koalicja SV, Those vehicles have a layout common with the tank, with the engine in the rear part of the hull. The heavy infantry fighting vehicle T-14 is somewhat different, with the engine placed at the front of the vehicle. So, is it any good? The T-14 is a revolutionary design. Similar solutions had been only utilized earlier in prototypes. Everything in this tank is new and purpose designed for it. It is a huge improvement over the latest T-90, and let's be honest, there was no much room for improvement in that tank anymore. The limitations of the T-72 T-90 platform were too great. The unmanned turret makes the tank lighter and its crew better protected than in case of Western third-generation tanks. The tank also has a huge growth potential. It weighs only 48 tons. It is though very easy to just slap more armor onto the front of the vehicle, improving crew protection. Want a bigger gun? The ridiculous 152mm 2A83 gun already exists. But when everything is new, everything is unproven and can fail. Like during the 2015 Victory Day Parade rehearsal, when T-14 broke down on the Red Square in Moscow, just in front of the VIP stand. The first batch of the tanks will be used by the first active unit, but that does not mean that the vehicle is combat ready. In the past, the T-64, the first tank of the previous generation, was very unreliable. It took years to rub out all the problems. Eventually, the solutions from T-64 were used to design a new, simplified tank that was cheaper and could be produced in the massive numbers, the T-72. So is T-14 good? I think eventually it will be. And until then, the upgraded T-72B3 will be just good enough. Thank you for watching my first English YouTube video. Please remember that English is not my first language. This is the test video to find out how many international viewers will find that type of the video interesting. So please like, share and subscribe if you want to see more. Take care and see you in the next video.